Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, and we're going to be sailing the seas. For those of you that don't know, it's my birthday. And with that, we're going to, just be having fun. Thank you guys, all of you that came in for the D&D stream. I want to thank Tabby for the bit earlier, and I also want to thank all of those that came in for my birthday last night. Without further ado, let's look at Season 9, the intro screen, first off. So we got a couple of different things to look at. First off, you've got your Fort of Fortune key in the bottom left, next to the brazier, with a chest with some gold and whatnot. Then above it, we've got our bait box with bait and a fishing rod, skeleton above that. We've got a lot of bones around this one. There's a lot of skeleton bones around it. We've got the harpoon off in the right-hand corner with the harpoon daggers. We've got daggers down on Athena stuff. Athena quest bundle. We have the Reaper's chest. That's the Reaper's bounty, I think. The new Fort of Fortune chest. And of course it says Season 9. All I have done... Boss! Thank you for the birthday wishes. All that I have done is logged in to, like, see that, and I also went into the Pirate Emporium. I didn't purchase anything yet. I haven't even looked at what the Battle Pass looks like to see if I really want to purchase it, but I probably will. And I picked up, under Pirate, the Hearing Things emote, which is free currently. No, you joker, I don't hear anything suspicious because there's nothing here. Or is there? Without further ado, let's get Corb in his happy butt. We're going to be doing a... not the Copper Thief. The Squirrel Lord sails again. Close crew. Confirm and assemble the crew. Birthday, 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 yeah, birthday, yeah, birthday, yeah.
I'm gonna need an invite because of Beatnik Beard.
I had a sneaking suspicion it would do that. Let's see here. Friends, I don't... Send it. A valuable chest of fortune can be found in the Fort of Fortune vault. Hand in enough of them to earn pieces of the Fates of Fortune set. Oh, I've already watched, like, the Skull of Destiny is a powerful ritual skull that's also imbued with multiple flames of fate. Just the thing for crews looking to conquer the Fort of the Damned. New voyages are now available for Pirate Legends. I didn't get to read the rest of that.
To undertake in exchange for doubloons.
Doubloons? Are you fucking... fuck off. Season 9 is here! Earn renown and rewards for conquering trials, completing events, and other notable accomplishments. Check your pirate log for details. We're getting no ships out on Athena. Fun times up here. Let's see if she's got anything worth a shit. Barrel disguise. We're gonna keep all my doubloons. Tons of planks. Not a lot of cannonballs. Ooh, I already see something behind our ship. What we got? I got a book. Oh, dude, I love this. That's cool. Because it's been in the water for so long, all the pages are ruined. Instead of them being blank like they were, they're just ruined. How's the puppy? He's somewhere. He didn't want to go to bed, but he didn't want to like come in here either. I think I sort of scared him because I kept saying, "Do you want to be a pirate with Daddy?" And he does have a little pirate hat, and I think he actually like put two and two together and knows that like he might have to wear a pirate hat, and he doesn't like wearing costumes yet. I will get that changed. But yeah. I love. Okay, so we added a thing, so I can change the flag from here. Yay! I mean, it was something.
Metric shit ton of fireworks.
Dude, I'm not finding. Ooh, yes, baby. I hit the mother load. What are we gonna even do?
I don't know.
We're gonna do one of the new quests.
You could see what one of them are like. I don't know if we'll be able to complete it, but we could try it. Given the fact of how late it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We might be able to complete it. Dude, I haven't updated this ship in a while. Ooh, let's see if there's new missions here. I think there are. Browse Captain Voyage Shop. A prized ashen treasure hunt for captained ships. Okay, so they now show... We now have ashened riddle curses, ashened bundles. Okay, so if we want to spend time out in the wilds, that is now a feasibility. Quick mission. Okay, I gotta go figure out what my dog's chewing on. That's a loud crunch. Oh, cursed kitty, you're not the worst. There's a lot of people that all they do is fish. Skull of Destiny. Oh, there's one of the doubloon ones. Black powder for captain ships.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were bringing Black Powder Voyages back.
Cursed treasure. I'm gonna do grab a cursed treasure one. and a black powder one just to have them on. Like, we'll probably do the cursed treasure one. Let me go see what the heck my dog's chewing on.
Go ahead, man.
What do we got? He's got a solo cup. Red solo cup, you fill me up. Okay, so here's my thing about this. So we're gonna do the cursed treasure one. How does this, like, how is this an Athena's voyage? You know?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Like, at the end of it, do we get a Athena chest? Or, like...
An Athena keg.
I do know on the gunpowder one, you do have a chance of getting the Athena kegs. So that I will give them. The chest, the chest. I don't know what you're gonna like. What are we bartering for here? Grab what you can. We're gonna head out. Let's go ahead and get going so that we have ample time to my thing.
I want that compass.
Hold on. I have a curiosity. I'll be right back. I'm taking the waterlogged captain's log. Supposedly, you can now start doing business with some business with the for the Reapers with the noteworthy captain's log can't be handed in here. Take it to Reaper side out. Okay, that's what I was checking. I can't remember what they do take, but they will now start taking some Reaper stuff. I do know that now, say you're doing a Reaper's, what's the Reaper's, PvP section? If you get any Athena flags while doing PvP, you can turn them into the skeleton that is hanging above the Reaper table. So, I watched a little bit of somebody on stream earlier today. They sunk somebody who had the Fort of Fortune. Like, they just finished the Fort of Fortune and they, like, stole the Fort of Fortune chest.
Okay.
And dude, watching them use the harpoons, I was like, oh my gosh. So the only thing that the harpoon does not, like, throw behind you is, it looked like barrels. So I don't know if it's like all barrels or if it's just the like supply barrels. Because it looked like it. One of the times that I looked, it looked like there was a boom barrel on the end of it, and if that's the case, where it doesn't throw boom barrels behind you as well, that's one of those like, ooh. I'm hoping our first dig is here at Barnacle K, because we've got a random dig there too.
Players sloop to the west.
Okay. I mean, we don't look that enticing, really. Are we really gonna get this lucky that we have something to dig here, and we have the
Looks like it, buddy.
settle up? Yep. And we get a rowboat. Dude. Oh, come on, don't break, don't break, don't break. Look at that. Love it. Crooks, which is where that player sloop is. Trying to give that sloop time to move. Because I really, like, I don't mind trying to, like, deal with them, but at the same time, I'm like, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was worth it. Got a pineapple. Skelly. I was hoping for a Skelly captain or something. Talking about all you do is fish, then look what Corb's doing.
Yeah.
Wonder how much they're paying attention.
I don't know.
Do we want
Could be
to?
new to the game too.
You want to sell in behind them?
You could do that.
Okay. Prep for possible battle. Because it's definitely this island we gotta go to. Light them up.
I want to chain shot that bitch.
Okay.
Because you know they're going to try and dip.
Load it in. Higher.
This is a regular cannonball. Chain shot.
Oh, I got.
Damn.
No. I heard it. I'm headed over.
Yeah, buddy.
He's down here.
Repairing.
Yeah. Got him.
getting shot at by the island.
That's fine. He's almost down. And sunk. There we go. Just got the ding. He's trying to bail. Got him. He had a lot of loot.
Nice, we're gonna be right on top of it.
Well, the fun thing is it just takes one person to harpoon now.
Keep an eye out for Merm.
I am.
Holy fuck, dude.
I told you had a lot.
I think he's gonna have a back spawn.
He shouldn't because I killed him after his ship had fully sunk.
Yeah, I know, but I have a feeling it's gonna be nice. God, this is amazing.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and once you drop it, it goes all the way to the bottom and... Dude, that's a lot of cannonballs.
Oh, shit.
No, 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 don't go away. It's rolling down the fucking hill. We lost it.
Got one. Dude, there's a fuck ton of freaking planks here. Damn.
Dude, he was stalked. If he... That's the reason he didn't care and was just trying to fix. He's also got a crap ton of food, because I did steal some food from him. Does he have a...
I think there might be one out there. I mean, if he is as stocked as he is, he has to have one somewhere. I don't have one yet, though.
Hold on. Fireworks. No. No. Crate of exquisite spices. Ashes of the damned. Storage crate. Bingo! Okay, we're gonna go sell. Like...
Like now.
Yeah. Fort of Fortune.
The FAF has spawned.
It sucks that we lost out all those cannonballs, but oh well.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Another one.
Don't drop it till I'm gonna have to check
I'll wait
it.
till I'll wait till the audio disappears.
Oh, dude, what the heck? Give me a second. I'm gonna go store
Holy
some of this.
fuck! Hurry up, because this stuff's gonna start dipping soon.
I know. I'm going. Go. Wait, what? Oh, it's empty. Empty. One more thing.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can
That's,
get that one cannonball crate that we sort of dropped. Or if did it
alright.
actually roll off into the fucking
I'm
depths
gonna go
of
find
hell?
this thing.
Yeah, yeah. It did roll off into the depths completely. We're fucked on that. Well, damn. Wait, is that it?
Is it over?
No, I found something else in the water. Brimstone casket.
Wait, where do you think we should go?
Um, oof. Get that brimstone casket that's sort of behind the.
Turn a little to the left and I can get it. Got it.
We're going north. That's where we're going.
Wait,
Because that's probably him coming.
yeah, that looks like that might be him. That looks like a fresh boat. We want to load this onto a rowboat.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'd say this is a lot of loot, dude.
Thinking there might have been another dig down there. I didn't want to wait with seeing that ship that's coming. Oh, that went overboard? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. That grog chest, even though I'm staring at the back of the ship, it went overboard.
Damn.
So we lost one of our grog chests. Leave that here. Like, don't try to throw it over yet. That. Oh, is he chasing?
I have no idea. I'm just
Yes, he is. It took it. He's definitely newer then because it took him a second to realize we were the people that are leaving. because he didn't instantly turn.
Well, that and he was a fucking pinata.
Solo pinata at that. Okay, we might end up... I might suck the doubloons on this one.
What, you mean the rest of the mission?
Yeah. And cancel it, and us go to another... I'm not wanting to leave server. I'm wanting to go to another area.
Yeah. Oh, no, I agree, dude. I mean, it's not like we have a gratuitous amount of time anyway. But we just fucking made out like bandits already, so...
Do you go check and see if there's a Reaper?
The fuck?
We just had a fucking
A galley just spawned on us.
yeah.
I can't tell if it's aggro or not, though.
Music
No,
says it
no,
might be.
no Reaper.
Do you want to go to Reapers?
Yes, it's aggro.
Oh, we just got peace balled. Daggertooth or Reapers?
Daggertooth. Something close.
Can do.
Because we're getting peppered like fuck, dude. Holy shit.
Peace balled. Another peace ball. Just as I was about to fucking grab the cannon.
Alright, going down.
I haven't even looked at what the rewards are for this season's.
I just got it with my coins that were remnant.
Oh, I could do it. I haven't. I don't know if I really want to buy it or not. Although, here recently they're all semi worth it. God damn fucking peace balls. I'm gonna ram it, so be prepared for that as well.
Have some water, guys. Aw.
Oh, I'm out of fucking cannonballs. Hey, you said you were birthday streaming? We're gonna... Oh my god, all of my cannon shots are just barely going over it. Or under it. Oh, I just got a boom barrel.
Yes, you did. Is that fuckhead tailing us?
I don't know, but cells up.
There's a sloop to the south-southwest, hiding behind all those rocks. Probably him.
Probably. We'll keep an eye. You keep an eye on him. I'll grab the harpoon as soon as it comes up. Oh,
There's something there.
oh my couch.
Fucking what is that worth? That's why that came up quick. I'm just glad that it didn't rock our goddamn rowboat with half of our shit.
Start harping. I do know we are all out of cannonballs almost.
I think that's it.
Oh, I'm leaving it. If there's anything left, the scavengers can have it. Anybody behind us?
I don't see anyone.
Woo.
That's right. I forgot they inserted the fog again, like, pretty prevalently.
Yeah.
Sovereigns, or are we going to other people?
Sovereigns, only because of speed. Because I'd like to go back and try to do some of this mission, but I
Fair
want
enough.
to unload because I just paid 75 doubloons for this. That's like a lot of money in this game.
Yeah.
For doubloons to have been so stagnant for so long, knowing what their conversion rate is to gold, that's two. The fact that we've only gotten 2 chests and I accidentally threw 1 overboard. I don't. Even though we've collected stuff from another person, I don't think that we have achieved.
Oh, I think we have, dude. I think we have acquired a lot of shit.
I put the storage chest below so that you can't accidentally grab it. Holy shit. I'm gonna go throw down my dagger on gold hoarders, so that when you're done, you can throw down yours, and all we're going for is gold hoarders. Because there were more chests than anything there. You know?
Yeah.
Here, swap with me.
I think that might be all it did.
Go dagger down.
Oh, wait.
What are you seeing? Go dagger.
Yeah, there's the grog chest. It's the one thing I can't get.
Wait, where did all of our chests go? That scared the crap out of me.
Storage crate. Fireworks.
Fruit crate. Ooh, we got something that had 5 doubloons in it.
One of the skulls he picked up is probably a ritual skull.
I love the fact we don't know what was in these chests. We just know that we picked up chests. Oh, here's a ritual skull. I see a ammo crate in there. We're gonna try to... Oh, storage crate.
Oh shit, dude. He had... Are those maps of his?
Yeah.
We need to put that on our table.
Yeah, we will. Oh, what the... Oh. At first I was like, wait a second. But that's just a, Okay,
Dude,
anything that we will,
I love the fact that the book is like that.
anything we want to put back on our ship, put on the edge of the, or in the water, one of the two. We're gonna harp it back over.
Is that it?
No, there's stuff up here. One more.
Is that it?
Yeah. Let me find those maps. There they are. Map bundle. Dude. Oh, Crook's Hollow just disappeared. Wait a second, dude. We can see what he's doing?
He's trying to recoup his shit. I bet you these are his maps.
Because Crook's Hollow, we had Crook's Hollow and it just disappeared. Okay, so where is he going? We can just fuck with him. That's horrible.
I'm gonna go grab a cannonball crate.
Yeah. What's that one? Discovery. The hell is
I mean,
this
that's
one?
where he was beforehand. Are we gonna drop our emissary?
Yeah. Go ahead and vote, and I'll be there shortly.
I voted.
There's his layout. Tell me what you want to aim for when you get there. Do we want to buy a cannonball crate? Or... I'm gonna buy cannonballs from the shipwright if you haven't done it.
Say, don't worry about it. We're hooked up.
Okay, let's go.
What time is it?
12:07, 1:07 your time. We got 30, 40 minutes before you typically peace out.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Oh, you are. Turning.
Come on.
Okay, so tell me where you want to go. Or do you want to continue our mission that we have?
You said he was at Crooks. I'd say he's probably gonna go to Paradise next.
Yeah.
Plus, that might be where our next dig is.
Dude, wait. Am I already a renowned 20? Did I see that right? Or did I, like, miss-see something? Pirate log.
No, you're right, dude. I'm at 19.
See, it won't let me look at it.
If you click on it.
No, it won't let me. Seasonal progress unavailable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
was showing
20.
up for me at first.
Jesus Christ, I'm already at 20. Holy fuck
Yeah,
me.
I'm at 19 and a half, dude.
Dude, 15s is cool. The hat. I really like 17s. Dude, I love the sale for number 10.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
What is 36? 36 might be cool. It's tattoos. Wait. Dude, I love it. 50.
Is that a fucking cutlet? Oh my god, they really did it. Dude, I like the outfit, the jacket.
Dude, I can't look at it again. Checking the quests. He's got 2 digs of paradise.
Fuck. Okay, okay. It's the island.
Yeah. He just finished Thieves Haven.
Did he really?
Yeah, it just disappeared.
So should we just let him dig stuff up and then dunk him again?
I don't know. But it's odd that he gave up paradise. I mean, yeah, it's only got 2 digs on it, but like, you pass paradise to get to thieves. So he's gonna start doing booty. There's 3 on booty. Let's see if I can watch them disappear. This is, I like this, but I don't, because I don't think this is how it's supposed to go.
He shouldn't have his maps anymore, but if he dug them up, then he can know what islands he put them on, unless he marked them already. And then he could just be walking around for the sounds.
That's where I'm not happy with, like, no, because this isn't something that I would bury. I wouldn't bury the way that he's got some of these buried. This is not a human bury. This is a, like, the game buried it. So, like, oh, Thieves is back. Wait. How did Thieves Haven come back?
Oh, dude, if you click on any of them, you stash them.
Oh! Okay, so he hasn't done. Okay, we're going back to
So cool.
crooks.
They made it so you can kind of prioritize the wheel now, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to crooks. Get the chest he's missing, because that's we got to go by there to get to wherever the heck our compass is going. I'd rather do our compass than what we picked up from him.
Yeah.
That's just a personal. But I mean, since we're passing crooks first, how many does he have on crooks left? He has one
One.
left. So, like, that should be an easy grab.
But it's the fact it's in the damn middle of the island.
I want to say who replaced Merrick.
His nephew.
Yeah, but, like, what do they look like? Okay, now I'm not as upset as I was. I was originally, like, peeved that you could see basically it, because what I was like, dude, we can watch him like finish these. We know where he's at basically. And it is trolling at that point. You legit just troll the person. You let them do the work, sort of following them and just wait. And when you think that they have enough stuff, you hit them up again. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he probably pieced out after he realized he wasn't gonna get anything out of it.
Well, he might have gone over to the Fort of Fortune. I mean, that's what I would have done. If I would have realized that the group that had just sunk me has already left, and I'm not going to make it back to them in time, just go to the Fort of Fortune. It's already up.
Really?
But I'm emptying a. Ugh.
Dude, he has a skull up here too. Like that.
Okay, his storage crate. Some of his storage crates were just straight up. He had found them. He never emptied them. I'm storing them into into our barrels and all to make it.
Nice.
Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna follow our compass, and anything that we do come across that of his, we'll hit those up as well. Is the way that I look at it. Wait, are you sure there's not something left on this island?
No.
Like on our compass? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed tonight's session, Graxel. Here's the funny thing that I haven't been feeling good and haven't had a chance to like sit down and like really work on it. And me and my girlfriend were talking about it, and she's like, "You didn't work on D&D tonight for tonight," and I said, "No, but I got enough stuff sort of like in my back pocket that I think I'll be good." So like that was minimalist prepping, and letting the world and the roles take effect.
No, it's to the south.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I mean, I try my best for you guys. I absolutely love playing the game, and whether it's me as a DM or me as a player. So like, no worries there. Yeah, exactly. The chaos and pre-planned is just as an improv is just as good as the as pre-planned. Exactly. And that's the so here's the fun part. You guys are in a slight dungeon that I've modified, that I had had generated for me, and like the trap that you guys went through of the magic dummy, or whatever, fireball dummy, whatever you want to call it. That was something that I added. But and then like the way that the orcs and the half ogre worked, and there's some other like little improv things that I've done. Some of the rooms I changed out, but it's one of those like those are the rooms that they're fun, but they're also sort of meh. I don't know how much of it you guys will enjoy. Is it this, or is it like, what the hell island are we going to? It is not Cutlass K.
No. I think it's this small island off to like the 11 o'clock.
The
It's
spirals in the trash
Cutlass.
room were going to be traps. See, I thought about adding something for them, but at the same time, I was like, that's the whole point, is to like scare the shit out of you guys. And not everything's a trap.
What do you mean? Everything is a trap.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, we might take part of the stream off. Depends on when everything gets taken care of and when it's done. Next Friday, the D&D movie comes out in theaters, and me and my crew of D&D players are gonna go.
Nice.
I'm hoping the whole crew can make it. Everybody said they'd like to go. but that does not mean that they actually will be able to go. Um,
Graxel.
so we'll see. No, he's actually with the fact that he's
Nah, I'm fucking.
yeah. Well, so Graxel has unless I'm sick, I'm gonna be there exactly. So Graxel has recently. I give Graxel full dibs. He's turned a corner. Uh, I think he finally hit the. It's about the same. He's about the same age that I realized. What he's where I didn't cut out alcohol completely. I just cut out alcohol. Like I lowered how much alcohol I consumed.
Holy shit, they use those skeletons for something else.
But I give Graxel full dibs on the like going dry. I I had to do that with other things. And
Devil's Ridge, it looks like.
okay. Checking for anything else on the island really worth a damn.
Not looking forward to having a crying bitch on the ship.
Thank you.
Nope.
Oh wait, did that really do what I think it did? Hold on, hold on. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. When I first looked at when I was pulling up the radial, do you mind if I hop in call to communicate a bit easier? Hop into a channel and I'll pull you down into the call that we're in because we're in a private channel that so that we can't be bothered unless we like invite you. So yeah, just hop into any channel and I will pull you into this one.
Hey, bud, that sloop is over at the FAF.
Hey bud, that crying bitch is crying.
You don't say. Can you check and make sure we're not filling up?
No, I can't. We're good.
Alright. I wanted to make sure I was low enough without risking my life.
We're gonna have a Grexel join us. Boop.
What, bitch?
Hello?
Hey, guys.
There we go.
What's up?
I'm bucketing your soul. That's what?
Actually, this reminds me, I need to hop on the Xbox for a little bit so I can get the update started.
For what game?
Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
Like, I have it downloaded just in case, like, hey, Graxel, we need one more for some reason.
Yeah.
And if I'm free, I can hop in with like, hey, this person called out, we need one more, are you available? Shit like that.
Or we could just load a galleon if you ever want to play with us, you goof.
Well, like, I would have joined in tonight, but after the session, because I had passed out when I got home from work, I needed to get my workout in. So I left from the session to the gym. And I don't want all the blue light to wake me up even more as I'm letting my pre-workout get out of my system.
Enough.
But yeah, a lot more free time considering I'm not going to be going out. Because I don't want that experience ever again. Also found out, yeah, no, don't fucking like this crowd when I'm sober. I don't like people as much.
It's not people. It is straight up who you are hanging out with, dude, buddy.
Oh,
That's part of the reason I didn't like hanging out with you and your friends. And it wasn't you; it was your friends.
It was the rest of the friends.
Yeah, they are. They are dicks.
A bit, yeah. But it's also needed those people around to help show me, no, time to grow up.
Ooh! Gondar Brothers Gaming, thank you so much for the raid! Yes, thank you for the happy birthday raid. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, Gondar Brothers, you guys are amazing.
Birthday. Oh, Shinny, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever done, like, kitchen work as a job before in your life?
No.
Huh.
Keith, thank you for the happy birthday. Celestial, thank you for the birthday raid join. Oh my gosh, you guys are all amazing. For those of you that are just joining, I'm Shinigami Tabris. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of Sea of Thieves, as you can tell by the decor in the background and my wonderful Sea of Thieves Insider shirt. Thank you. Yes, it's going pretty decent. We also do, whoop, get my hand in the right spot on the keyboard. We also do D&D a lot, so D&D takes a lot of precedence also. But yeah, I've been a beta tester for Sea of Thieves. I got burned out on Sea of Thieves at one point, which is where I became more of a variety streamer and not just a Sea of Thieves streamer. And it was from like years of doing alpha and beta, and then this for day one, and so yeah. Hey, look, we have jackasses back here. And this is actually our first look at Season 9. We did not... we hadn't got to play it until just now. And we're doing a... Ooh. Son of a monkey. Thank you for the follow! So far, I do like the change to the harpoons. We've already sunk a gentleman. Like, it was one of those, like, we were going to the same island. We rolled up on him, and just he was like a loot pinata at that. So we got pretty quickly. We got to see what the new harpoons were like, and we are super excited about those. They are amazing. Can we send you a Discord link? Yes, you can send a Discord link. You can also, if you feel like it, you are more than welcome to join my Discord. It should be, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that'll give you our Discord link. The people that I'm playing with is, all you have to do is exclamation Discord, as you saw that I did. It'll give you the link. You can hop into it and that'll give you everything you need to know. What that does is get you the Discord that me and my good friend Three Rivers Corb run together. We both started sailing the seas and met each other on the seas, and we basically play every game together now. I do a lot of multiplayer games. I enjoy doing multiplayer games with people. So yeah.
I drive him nuts.
Corb used to be a streamer. He occasionally streams now. I have to put it that way because he doesn't stream on a regular basis. Yeah, Gondor, go ahead and hop into our Discord. Send me a PM, and we will get you into all of the I'll join yours and get everything going. Gondor Brothers. Why does that name? I think I've met you before. I've either hit your stream up or you've hit me up before. Thank you for the follow, Gabby. For those that are new, also joining, we have I'm a partner with Lumia. Your name sounds familiar, and that's the reason I'm like, and it's Gondor. I know Gondor is from Lord of the Rings, but like Gondor Brothers Gaming, like that's a definite like.
Yeah, like I don't even play that much, and that name sounds super fucking familiar.
Yeah.
I already gave him his roles.
Okay. Feel like you would have followed though. I think I rated you at one point, and that's just either that or I was in a raid that hit you up or something. I can't remember. But anyways, as I was saying, all of our I'm sponsored with Lumia. That's this little thing that says powered by Lumia right here at my hand. It controls my lights for bits, subscribers, and for points that you get. Yep, from just watching. You can control the lights. Some come with sound effects. Some are just pure craziness.
You're lucky I only have 1K, bitch.
Oh, I know. I'd probably get Hypnotoaded or Joe Pesci'd or something.
I just tried to taco box.
Taco Box is the one that everybody hits. And the joke behind Taco Box, prior to me getting this wonderful PC that I'm running on now, which I paid for, woo! There we go. There's another Taco Box. I was playing on an Xbox Series X that Taco Bell and Microsoft gave to me.
Oh, Shinny, just a heads up. Heavy rain showing up here in about an hour-ish.
Oh, at our real life?
Area.
Okay, no problem. Getting quite a bit of Sea of Thieves gang going and getting a lot of streamers hopping into our Discord too, making new friends, etc., showing all sorts of support. Nice, Gondor Bros. Yeah, we'll definitely hit you up. I will give you, once the stream is over with and I have time, I take a little bit of time before I go to bed, because I always do a late night stream. But before the stream is over with, I will, try. I will head over to your Discord and like add you. Where are they? Get lost. Ow. That was fun.
Oh, shitty. Funny thing that's happened dealing with my newly found sobriety.
Yeah.
I actually got a call from my bank asking if my card has been stolen or has been lost. because I have not been going out at all.
So
And the only things that have been taken were subscriptions.
So they were like, "Wait, you're not spending money
They're
like a dirty
hey, your
hooker?"
patterns aren't matching up. Is something wrong? Have you not called? Do you know that this is happening? Do you know where your card is located? Stuff like that.
That's
Because
hilarious.
it had been a pattern for so long, and it just changed abruptly.
No, thank you so much, Gondor Bros. And yeah, like I said, I'll hop on, get all my info thrown in there, and hopefully to get more raids and more. Maybe we can even game with each other. Sweet dreams, and thank you for the birthday wishes and the everything. You are amazing for bringing all these great people in here. Okay, let's see here. What's the closest outpost to get these two asshats off of our ship? Because we're always looking for competent sailors.
What was the name of the guy that we killed?
I don't know why.
Because I just got the name of the captain over there. Its name is Fatality. Faye Tality.
I don't think that was it. This is where I wish I was on my Xbox so I could see who I sailed with recently.
Yeah, it's a little more convoluted in Game Bar.
Yeah.
It's the 3 dots on the friends list.
Recently played with. It's not showing anybody. Oh wait, there we go. I have to click something? Yeah. Cozy
Do it.
Kraken.
Do it. No.
Do it. Do it, Anakin.
Mr. Time 25. That's who it was. Are you bailing? Because we got people crying.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the fish that we just had?
Not the fun one.
Damn. Yeah, I'm just trying to get us there as quick as possible at this point. Because with 2 of them, you might as well just keep bailing. You have an early morning. Happy birthday. Look forward to watching more streams. Gabby, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you sleep well. And good luck on your early morning. I'm getting up and going to the doctor in the morning. I have a bum knee right now, which that's another story of hockey. And if you're into ice hockey, I've got you fully covered. If you're not, oh well.
Hockey stories are Saturdays, right?
Sunday nights, Mondays.
Okay.
Gotcha. Some of them are Saturdays if it's like kids games. But thank you so much, Gabby. Hope you have a good night. Graxel is a good friend of mine that plays in my D&D games and also comes and sells and does other things with us.
Yeah, I'm not currently sailing, but I'm on call.
Hey, there we go. Grade 5 Hoarder of the Tiered Treasures. New title. Those are the last ones I needed. You love hockey? Well, I'm an NCAA ice hockey official. Also officiated in the IIHF, and I've done some NHL games. We just had a ship Uh, dude, be very, very careful. We just had a ship ding over here.
Okay, yeah, that's some sketchy.
Um, like it just went under.
There's somebody either scuttled or logged.
Yeah. So that's where I'm like, be careful. So I want to throw that gold hoarder back up, but at the same time, I'm like, eh. Come on, get up here. Because that's what I was going to do, and I saw the ship, and I saw the ship scuttling, and I was like, Oh, you're an Avs girl? Your team beat mine last night. I'm a Maple Leafs fan.
Oh shoot! When does the Stanley Cup start?
We just entered the last half of the season, so we got a couple of months.
Okay, because
Yeah, it's usually like June.
Yeah.
when like the top 8, like doing the bracket system for like semifinals and finals stuff like that, is when I generally go out and watch them like out at a pub or somewhere like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I have made friends with a lot of the bartending staff, because we talk shop and hang out a bit, they have started like playing the Stanley Cup games out at the local areas.
Okay. I will okay, let's go ahead and get these crates filled and we'll sell all of this. We're gonna call it tonight. Once we get everything sold. I'll let you know. I pay a crap ton of money to be able to watch these stupid games. Why is this oh, we can't deliver the stupid plants here.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup final is actually when I met my ex that came over for 4th of July grilling and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually when I met my ex, was the finals.
Oh, okay. Well, she was
Which was funny as hell because we met on the night that she got stood up on her date and decided to just, I don't want to be at this location, so I'm just going to go to a different one. And dude, I felt so bad after I found out what happened at the second location. Because she came up and she was talking, and because I am so inept at reading people, because
yeah.
I'm used to not being the object of desire, I did not know that she was flirting with me. I thought she was just being friendly. And because I didn't catch on, she thought I was just not interested. Another guy starts flirting with her and talking and junk like that. Game finishes, so I socialize and inadvertently cock blocked the second guy. And then she and I started dating.
Hey, Corb, you know what I just thought about? What did they just introduce that the Sovereigns will do now?
What? Oh yeah. By the way, did you see that the the logbooks actually do an hourly log now, right?
Yes.
Discovered a rowboat. Defeated a skelly galleon.
Oh, you might be able to find out who you sank.
I wish it said that.
Um,
Okay, we got a little bit of stuff to. So I was gonna empty, like, put stuff in the storage crate to leave for someone, and then it dawned on me. Wait, we can sell. Granted, we're not getting much for it, but I think there's new achievements for selling stuff. So I'm like, let's go ahead and cook it.
Yeah.
Okay, the food barrel has all the stuff that needs to be cooked. I'm going to snatch other stuff. There we go. That's gonna take a crap ton of stuff. That'll give somebody a good food supply. Woo! Okay, this is. Did you just get on our ship?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I heard somebody swimming for like half a second, and I was like, "Arr,
Another little interesting thing of good luck that just happened about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah?
I got offered a gig for Saturday night.
What are we doing?
I got offered a bartending gig.
Nice.
Helped out my buddy that works in an MC. They're hosting a birthday party for his dad, who was like one of the, like, not founding member, but one of the first to like join the MC.
Yeah.
They're hosting a birthday party for him. their original bartender dropped out because of some family emergencies going on. And the other ones that they know that have bar experience that's outside of the club, they haven't known long enough. So they offered the gig to me.
Was it an MC and an RC?
MC,
Okay.
motorcycle club.
Well, there's another motorcycle club that is technically a riding club, but they want to say that they're a motorcycle club.
Yeah, the one in our
Uh,
local community that's 90% cops.
I was about to say, don't say like
Oh, I'm not
names
saying
or.
names. I'm not saying names.
That's a lot of
Yeah, that's a
combat.
lot of cannon fire.
Um, no, the RC just sort of like I chuckle about them. I also want to give you the fair warning that I give everybody because I've been I have a really nice motorcycle. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It needs
I
work
think you
now.
showed me a picture of it.
It needs work now, so it's not as great as it used to be. But like for the longest, because of what I had tons of motorcycle clubs that would like basically try to talk to me because I definitely have that look.
Yeah.
Um, I have the look, and it's also the like,
Oh, you got a pretty bike
yeah.
and know how to
So,
ride.
so with all of that in tow, um, I do know some of the shadier shit that happens
Yeah.
at MCs, and I'm just wanting to say, like, be careful.
Oh, yeah.
That galley just took out that ship.
Oh yeah.
That yeah. That's a player galley though. It looks like a emissary of some sort.
They'll probably leave us alone since we're sitting at the Sovereigns, but there's no telling.
Speaking of bikes, though, I found one for local or for sale locally.
Yeah.
It's an '07 Harley Roadster, and he's wanting to sell it for 2.5, but he hasn't ridden it nor barely moved it in like 2 years. So I might be able to talk the guy down to like 15, and I could finally get the bike because I wanted a bike for so damn long.
But two
It
and a
would be
half
a lot
is
of
not
work.
bad.
Oh yeah, but since it's been sitting, there's gonna have to be a lot of work done to it to make it like road safe.
Well, that's what I'm
Because of
saying
that.
is that type of bike, two and a half is not like even with it sitting.
Oh yeah, it's still a good price, but I might be able to talk him down a bit more. And I could finally have a bike. Though I would definitely need riding lessons again because I haven't ridden in shoot 12 years. And then one time, and when I was, it was on a Fat Boy Harley, one of the low rides.
They all ride the same.
Yeah, but it's still one of those. It's been a long ass time. I at least remember how to bail.
We got a snake. Sneaky snake. We got a chicken. We got the monkey. What are we sitting in on stuff to cook?
Dude, I would not be surprised if they come over after that.
I mean, I gave a good firework display. But what do you want? What more do you want?
I want your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
Hey, we got a Legend of the Veil up.
No, that's the way the new Flameheart Phantom ships look.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can't tell whether it's a Legend of the Veil or if it's a Flameheart?
Baby Tornado.
Yeah, but Legend of the Veil looks identical to that.
Pretty much.
See, that sucks. Basically, what that's encouraging is you to go like seek them out one way or another, whether it's a Legend of the Veil or a Flameheart, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I just thought of something. I could be cooking on the island. I need some wood first. Do you have anything to cook left in your
No.
Oh, well then I will bring you one of these items to cook. I will cook this one. Here. That'll get that taken care of faster. It just dawned on me. I'm like, I love the fact it's after we've already like basically cooked everything, anyways. But I could have been cooking on the island this whole damn time.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done that or gone to one of the, whatchamacallit,
The forts.
yeah, and used the 4-pan.
Yeah. You know, something I always would have loved to have done, but I would want private servers for it. I would love for there to be an actual roleplay Sea of Thieves server. And the reason I say there has to be a private server for it is like, there's gonna be. My whole job is to be the cook. I sit here and I cook and I don't do anything else. And like people, you know,
Yeah.
people take that to heart. Versus
Yeah, they do.
versus the hi, I'm gonna be the cook, and why are you killing the cook? I'm not, you know. I don't fight. All I do is cook. I can't tell if this chicken is done or not. think I burned it because you can't fucking tell. Yeah, it's burned. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay.
Well, thank you for letting me on the call, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and crash.
Later,
Oh, yeah.
Graxel. Okay, we made it all the way to 25. Makeup of the Gilded Age.
On the fucking first day.
Oh, I know, dude. I mean, it did help us on the, like... finding a dude that had, like, done all of the work for us. Oh, dude! 66! Look at that. Like, it's considered gloves, but all it is fucking rings. Dude, I
That's
love
awesome.
that. And here's the funny thing. I am that guy back when I was younger. I've reduced myself down to like 2 to 3 rings, for both hands. But that used to be me, the guy that had like a ring on every finger, almost. Oh my gosh, that's cool. 70. That banjo's okay. $76, $80. Well, like 84 is the beard.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be something I rock. I don't like the eye patch. The costume is meh. Legendary Bone Hunter jacket. I like that jacket, especially the fact it's got the jaw under there.
You know, I'm unable to pick out mine, by the way.
Well, the fact that, like you said, one night, and here we are.
Quarter of the way at least.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see. Let's see here. We're gonna drop our anchor. I mean, we didn't get to see much, Kitty, on the new season. I love the new harpoons. The one mission we did was a new mission, but that's sort of... I mean, it's a good mission. It's just a meh mission. It's the best way to word it.
No complaints, because it's a way you can guarantee you're getting that thing.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean... So, the type of... We did the specialty chests. We got 1 rage chest, 2 crying, and 2 grog. Which isn't bad. It's just not... It's not that great either. So that's where I'm like, ooh. Oh, how awake are you, Corb?
Tired.
Do you want to go up to New Golden Sands?
I'm a peace out, dude.
Okay. That was the like, do we want to do that, or do we want to like call it for the completely call it for the night?
Yeah, I'm calling it for now.
Um, I don't know, like, uh, since we didn't get to do too much on season 9 so far, I mean, I'm not upset with what's here. I do like the fact that we could sell, when we had stuff in those chests, we could sell them to the Sovereign without having to open each individual chest and, like, pull each individual thing out. I did like that. I also like the fact we could sell the, our cooked food to the Sovereigns. But outside of that, I'm not 100% on anything because, like I said, we haven't done too much. We'll look into it because we still have the legendary exploding mission, which wouldn't be too bad. I do like the fact that we can now pick the fact that our missions take place in the Roar. From the shipwright.
Oh, nice.
Outside of that, like I said, we didn't do enough to really
All right, man. I will catch you tomorrow.
yeah, and we're gonna be playing more of this tomorrow probably. To be honest, so those that are interested in joining us on this wonderful thing of Sea of Thieves and watching, we'll have. I'll definitely have a better read on the new season by the end of tomorrow, because we'll probably get more done. We started a little late on Sea of Thieves tonight due to the fact that I my D&D session lasted longer, and that's one of those, like, I'd rather spend the time with D&D than don't get me wrong, I love playing with Corb, and Corb gets it. He knows that it's not a slight on him. But
Dick.
yeah, exactly. I'd rather do the D&D session than, like, spend extra time on Sea of Thieves, because I play enough Sea of Thieves that, like, it's gonna balance.
Yeah. But I'll catch you tomorrow, dude.
Later, buddy.
Peace.
Oh no, Curse Kitty. Like, the group, when I told the group that you were actually invested in their game, they were like, "Wait, somebody actually cares what's going on in our game?" And I'm like, "Yes, there are people that are actually paying attention to what is going on in your game and what you guys are doing, and they're not just like watching D&D. Like, they actually are semi invested in what you're whether you're doing something good or not." And they were like, "What?" So you made the guy's day the other a couple of days ago, or well, earlier today. Because I remember you saying that you, like, enjoyed watching the D&D sessions and all, and that was, like I said, they were like, "Wait, what?" Tib is my guy. Tib. Are you talking about Graxel's character? I'm trying to figure out which character you're talking about. Because we got Barnabas, Onion. Simple. Psycho. Onion. Okay. The Weird Flower Boy. Onion Fang. I'm trying to remember what is Paige's character's name. Um, what is his name? See, it makes it easy for me because most of their characters are. I have a sheet of paper that has all their names on in front of me when I'm as the DM, so I can just be like, "Oh, you know, so and so." And when you get away from it, I'm like, what's their character name? Here we go, D&D. Okay, so we got Finn, Barnabas, Jesus, Idane. That was it. Onion and Psycho. Oh no, and that's the thing. A lot of these guys have played D&D throughout for a few years, but most of what they've played has been not homebrewed. They play like very much a game that it's a good example. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, you can barely see them. Right here on my shelf, there's these books. Those are all adventures for 5th edition. I don't use them. I buy every one of them that comes out. I don't use them. It's not that I don't want to use them. I actually do. Like, I peruse through them, and I sometimes take stuff out of them. But, they are not, to me, they are exactly that. They are a tool to take things from, and not a, like, here's a full-on adventure. Now, don't get me wrong, I love doing full-on adventures occasionally from those, where, yes, I still have to do prep for D&D, but I can... for me, it becomes I don't have to when I start getting what's called DM burnout, and that is like I've had to prep so much and do so much, I like to do an adventure to like take away from my DM burnout so that I'm not having to prep as much. Typically what that ends up happening at the end of a campaign. So like if they all die or they finish the story that I have set, because I have a storyline that's set in my head that when they make it to here, the game will come to an end. I have not wrote the next season is the best way to word it, because this is that's what I would call a season. But when they make it to that storyline ending or they all die, I will have to take time to like write, and while I'm writing, that's where I like to run these booked campaigns. And like I said, there's a lot of the people that they don't ever play anything but the books. So they don't know what a game with a DM that like writes his own stuff, makes his own world, and I do. I made my own world. Um, let's see here. Let me end the Sea of Thieves real quick, so that I can pull it up and show. Do 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 do. View world. Okay, copy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a incognito window. That should get rid of the ads. I fucking hate ads so much. So the board camera, yes, I love that thing when it works. I need to get it sort of manipulated a little bit more. We're having a lot of issues, and part of that's coming from me having to like manipulate the cabling because the puppy wants to chew it. So I'm having to keep the cables. Basically, they have to stay taut to keep him from and hanging to keep them from him getting to him. Well, to do that, I have to sort of wrap them around stuff. So it has started to like pull the camera to where like what's supposed to be doing this, it's doing this because it's pulling on the camera. And because it's pulling the camera up, it's making it hard or down. I can't remember which. I think it's pulling it down. Makes it harder, and I've got to figure out a way to get it to where that there's a little bit more slack so that we can adjust it a little bit more so it has a better view. And this last game, I've got a bad knee right now. I can't get up and down to make the drawings and draw the map out for them. And that's the big kicker. If I could get up and down to do it, I would do it. And you guys would, even the people watching would get a better view of what's going on. But I can't. It hurts me so much to do that up and down with the way that it with my ankle with my knee. So that was one of those I had to make a choice. And the choice was give them the description and go from there. Let's see here. So, talking about my world. Here we go. Get off studio mode. Go to that. Bam! There we go. There's my world in all of its glory. I actually have a website. Oh, Jesus. Go away. That I'm using to keep up with what's going on in the world. This is worldanvil.com. It's open to the public, so anybody can see this. We had two different campaigns. One was the Caustic Tales of Cress, which is over with. That one died, and everybody but Onion dying. An Onion then got to come to the Welcome to Tyria game, because in my world, Caustic Tales of Cress was taking place prior to this. So it made sense that Onion could disappear, and he needed to level up a little bit, so it made sense that he could disappear for a few years get those levels and join the party that was already there. I have tons of little maps. You have a timeline, which this gets into, like, there's stuff here. Go away. So they have no idea anything. They know that this timeline exists, the reign of the Black Lord, but they don't know too much about it. They know a little bit about the Magic Sunder. They know about the Unification War. They know what this is. But they don't, like, these are, like, just history things. And it is the only thing they have lived through. This here, the destruction of East Hollow, actually took place in one of their games. This was in the Caustic Tales of Cress. This is one of the things that happened. Like, they actually, a band of ogres and goblins ran through East Hollow and its surrounding area, destroying and killing many of those that survived, and many of those that survived scattered. So, and then the attack of the oozes was the start of the Farron campaign. So that's the timeline that they have. I think this is the one. Wow, go away. So a lot of them are going to be the same. Okay, that doesn't have anything extra. Yep, so you've got the timelines. You've also got maps. So, like, this is the town of Cress. And so you've got the Black Castle. And in the game, I had this map where they could see it. And you can see where the roads come in and then, like, they dissipate into, like, smaller roads. I got tired of drawing it and, like... But they were... Most of their campaign was starting off over here in this little area. And they would cross over the bridge and come over to about here where their benefactor was. And then they were doing a lot of stuff over in this area as well. I think they had... Yeah. There's a warehouse right here on the dock that they owned. And I shouldn't say that they owned it. Because they had somebody else that purchased it. Let's see here. Where are the other maps? Got Cress. So here's the whole world. So this is the continent that they are taking place of. Cress is here. The major university is there. But they're doing stuff up here. So this is the whole world. Like, this shows, like, a good representation of what the world looks like. But this is the map we use almost daily. This is their traveling map. So I wish it would zoom in more. They are basically out here in this, and this is the waste. They started here, which is Farron, and this is what I love about this. So this map, you can click on these little things, and some of them will take you to articles where you can read full, like, any of the write-ups that I have. So, like, click on that one. This gives you the whole demographics, defenses, history, geography, historical events that are and, like, anytime that you meet somebody, like, so owner / ruler Finis Dugan. Oh, it's a draft article, so it's not finished. But this one's finished, the airloaf, with the owner and catcher. There's not much to write about her because she's just like a person. Now, when I look at this outside of here, down here in the comments, or not comments, there's somewhere in this area that I can see extra details. And basically, what I've done is like I give myself little. So if I know they're going to this thing, I can pull up my world anvil, and I have it up all the time. And I can click on the character, and it will tell me like they're aloof with like a semi Scottish accent or some sort of accent that I can try to mimic that I've tried to do before. And it's just me trying to remember like what did I do the last time that they came here with but yeah. Um, so like some of the characters, here's a good example. Edane. Let's see if it'll pull him up. Okay, it didn't. This is actually the character Edane. Like he, the guy who plays him, uh, was supposed to do the write up there. We have Charlie Doob, and this is the um, our player Leslie. She's the one that like wrote all of this little stuff about her character, and she's the one that picked out the picture. Um, so that you had like a semblance of like who the character what they look like. But it is like all you have to do is click on people, and it gives you all of these people that are available. Now, some of them, like I don't think Fritz. Oh no, Fritz will, yeah, elf, female, red hair, but it doesn't tell you much about her, and that's because she's supposed to be a bit. She is that odd character that they don't know much about, but like again, so here we go, Curious Delamore. The eldest brother in the Delamore family and heir to the name and title when his father passes. Finished top of his class before the war started, never fully finishing his schooling, but due to military experience had more knowledge after war than some of the teachers at the college. Became the first headmaster / ruler of Tyria, setting the precedent that the school knows best for the nation. He is the brother to Corvin Delamore, and the great grandchild of Cassius Delamore. Talks about his birth, what year he was born, gives you how old he is in the game. He's Mercian. Current residence is Alterwind. Yeah. So this is one of those, like, this is something that a lot of people for D&D don't get to see. And this is a lot of what you're seeing here. This is all free for DMs. All you have to do is take the time. Yeah, exactly. Being able to look at everything and get some of the background and get some of the, or like, oh, we met so and so. So like you can, whenever they meet someone, like one of the one shots, they met B. Franklin. He's a tinkerer and mage that, with his obsession over turkey, started to do questionable things. He was caught with the turkey golems, flesh golems with the human head replaced with that of a turkey, and attempted to summon a giant turkey from another dimension. The giant turkey ate Franklin before being slain by the last remaining adventurer. Franklin has somehow returned. Recently, his plot of using a turkey hydra was foiled where he is located, since it was an illusion found at the turkey hydra is unknown. Yeah. Yes, all of these NPCs, even though the name is B. Franklin, it's a joke on Benjamin Franklin. But like, he's that's a character that I made. So like him being a mage and like, yes, Benjamin Franklin in real life was obsessed with turkeys to an extent, but I'm pretty sure he didn't make golems. So that's the joke. Is like, but any of the other NPCs, like let's go to people. So like where I was doing the Carius Delamore, Corvin Delamore, those are people that I made, and Catcher is who the heck is that? She runs the Earloaf. That's somebody I made. Um, 90% of these characters are all characters I've made. Um, Where's the one Cassius Sputnik, Crystal, Ian Barrick, Stewart? There we go. Stewart Barrick. This character here is actually one of my characters that I played in another D&D game. In my game that I was playing, my character could come from anywhere. So as a like thing with the guy that I was working with, I said I wanted my character to come from the world I run in my D&D. And so like he agreed, we talked it over. So there's a point they got to meet his brother, Ian. Or Ian. It's Ian. That's right. Ian Barrick. They got to meet his brother in the game. But Stewart is the third born son to the Barracks. He's the fifth child of 7. He has no chance in hell of gaining any property or anything from his family, so he left to make a name for himself elsewhere as a traveler to a faraway land. He would send letters back to his family. Those letters, where are they? Are in this game. Like, you can go, and if you go to like his family estates, you can read. Let's see here. It might be under the Rook's Preserve. But I have all of his letters, like, in the game. And what they were was in our game, we had to, at the end of a night, we had to write a review / like what happened in the game, so that other people that didn't get to participate, because our group was like 10 people, 10 or 15 people, and every night we'd only have like 3 or 4 people go out on an adventure. And at the end of the night, we had to write, there we go, that's what it is, the Barrack Reports. Excursions of Stuart Barrack to a foreign land. There we go. So, at the end of the night, we had to write up a story of, like, what happened. And so, you get these little, like, Excursion 4, Excursion 6. So, I didn't write... My character didn't do the write-ups for Excursions 1, 2, and 3. But Stuart had to write for Excursion 4. He wrote Excursion 6. Excursion 8. And that was the last entry that I wrote, and I had to bow out of that game. So there are 3 different entries, though, that you can go and read at any point. And it tells you, like, it's from his perspective of what happened. So, like, a good... Let's see here. Excursion 4. A long day of running around town with Gabriel, a turtle fellow named Enos, Esme, and Chug. Chug's got his axe keened, and we started looking for the missing goat. We found out that the goat was taken by a mercenary, Adolfo, and was kept outside of town. We learned Adolfo was hired by a group of human supremacists in town. This looks to be more trouble brewing as they were attempting to frame the witch doctor Densiak. I have taken Densiak's list and am now looking for the items to help him. We helped the farmer Jebediah Holcomb with his varmint trouble. This was kobolds coming into town at night and stealing crops. We ran the kobolds off and kept a few for questioning that I released after they answered questions. The kobolds are raiding the village due to a lack of commitment/results to a quest given to the other adventurers in town. I feel the town cannot stay neutral much longer. I have informed all the townsfolk that I have had business with if they need more help to seek me out. So it is one of those, like, it's writing what happened, but from his perspective. So I absolutely, when I started writing like this, because I started this early on, some of the other people were writing these like, this happened, this happened, this happened, and it was like bullet pointed. And then when they read mine, they were like, what the heck, you're writing novels? And I'm like, yes, because if you think about it, write it the way that your character, like, that's the whole point of this game, is to write the way your character would, like, interact with stuff. It's your character. So why wouldn't it be like, hey, here's my write-up so that everybody else knows what's going on from when we went out adventuring. But yeah, so there you go. So you get back to his, there we go. Yeah. So there's an article underneath. That's how you got to it. How you can get to it easy is if you go to him. There's an article up to it. But yeah, he was exploring a new land that, like, nobody had ever been to, and it's weird stuff like that I would just throw in there. But they got to meet his brother, who is one of the, like, heirs to the throne, or not throne, nobility, land, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I spent a lot of time writing. Yeah, and see, this is the, when I say I write a lot, that's the reason I say I have to take time away from prepping. Yes, I do get writer's block. I get writer's block a lot, which is, that's where there are luckily players do not move as fast as you write, typically. And the reason I say it that way, I wrote a section that they were supposed to go through, and I originally planned for them to make it through that in like a week. That took 2.5 months. And in that time frame, I came up with other stuff. And when my writer's block hit, I was not... I was worried to begin with, but like the Caustic Tales of Cress, I started writing a little different than I did Welcome to Tyria. Welcome to Tyria has 3 times the amount of stuff hidden that nobody can see. Just sitting. So like what you can see here is what's available to them. They can click on any of these and like it tells them a lot of stuff. There's others like where if you click on some of these characters, it doesn't tell you anything, but in the background there's like 4 times as much information where I had wrote other stuff, and whenever they meet the character or something, I can click a button and it shows that information to them. That's the reason earlier where I clicked a character and it said this information's a draft. The reason it's a draft is because they're not supposed to be able to see it yet. So who was that? Was it... See, and I don't even know what in the world I clicked on earlier that showed up as a draft. But anything that you can read here, I've made it available to them. But like I said, there's 2 tons more that they can't see on this, and then there's more that I haven't even put onto this yet because I don't have enough time to like. This would be a full-time job, if I wanted it to be. Let's go ahead and close this off. But my writer's block, luckily, the way that I wrote the first campaign, I'm sitting on almost a full, like, I could probably write a book on the campaign. But part of what I'm doing is I'm also not... I don't want to write that book if I don't have to. So, like, I have, like, these... They're going into a section to make a choice of 5. Well, I wrote 2 of the sections, but I haven't wrote the other 3 completely because I'm not 100%. But if from things that they've been doing, we shouldn't hit one of these 3. But if something starts to lean towards that, I'll start working on it. And 5 is like that's a big choice. I typically give them like 3. And 3 choices is still a lot. Because right now they have a choice of... Yeah, they have 3 choices. And they've sort of made a comment about it, but they haven't realized what those 3 choices are. They haven't fully comprehended what they're actually aiming at. And depending on which choice they make, I've wrote a little bit on each of them. Even for this big campaign. 2 of them are what I'm aiming for. They're going to take 1 or 2. 3's the oddball. They can still take 3. I have a little bit wrote for it. It's the one I haven't wrote the most for. But the other 2, I've wrote a lot for. And depending on which one they choose, determines a lot. And basically what I've got in my head is if they choose one of those 2, there's more storyline to go. But they can also, like, while doing that, like, decide, oh, we don't want to do the storyline anymore. We're going to go over here. And that's where you have to quickly write. And so... D&D teaches you to do that quick write, and even with writer's block, you might have to be like, okay, we're going to take a extra week off so that I can write stuff, because I'm really lost. It doesn't happen often. I can typically come up with something in a week that will bide the time for that week. And that might be all I need is that week of like, okay, so here's something stupid and small that they can do quick, that they'll finish in the week. They're not going to finish anything past this, because I can also slow the game down just enough to where, hey, this is where we're coming to an end, and it's a cliffhanger. And leave them on the cliffhanger, and that gives me enough time to write something else. And sometimes that's how you have to do it, is you write week to week, or you write for the next 2 weeks, and then you, like, try to write further. Because I learned doing the Welcome to Tyria, I wrote, like I said, I think I spent 6 or 7 months writing, off and on. And while that 6 or 7 months was going on, we were doing a book adventure. And I had told them I wanted to, like, get away from doing book adventures and start doing my own world again. I hadn't done my own world ever for 5th edition, so it had been about 10 years, at least, since I had done anything for my own world. And so some of the information that you have now was things that I had to like. I have binders in the house of things that I wrote when I was younger, and I'm going back through it, and sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I was such a horrible writer, but I could take what I had and I could tweak it and make it better because they haven't seen it. And but the players that saw it back when I was 14 or 13 was seeing the like horrible side of it, of like, hey, it's a new person learning to do this for D&D, and that's it's not a bad thing, but it's not the people that get to see you expand and stay with you don't happen that often for D&D. You typically don't have a player that starts when you first start DMing and stays with you till you end DMing to see your growth. And that's the thing is like like I said, I have these binders, notebooks, whatever you want to call them. Some of it's loose leaf paper, full of like little notes that I just went back and I can pull from it. And that's what also helps with the writer's block is it's not stuff that's just I was a horrible writer back then. I can fix it and make it better now. And I'm still not the best writer. And a lot of that comes into play of like I just hope for the best on it. But my players enjoy it so much so. Graxel, even earlier today, I don't know if it's still in chat, and you probably can't see it, but I can go back. Graxel actually stated, and you were here when he said it, I'm not going to lie, that was probably one of my favorite sessions I've had with this group. And I'm going to be honest, that was one of the least wrote out sessions. I know what's going to happen at the end of that dungeon. I know what's sort of in the dungeon. The rest of it is just luck. And being able to roll with the punches. / when something happens, go with it. Oh, we're going to have orcs show up. They're sitting in a room, and my statement that I had was if these orcs appear with this ogre, they're looking for something. What? I don't know. So, like, when they killed the ogre, I'm like, okay, that's the leader, so he knows what they're really looking for. The other orcs are, like, peons. So when they caught the one orc, they're like, well, what were you looking for? And he's like, I don't know, it was treasure. Well, that's a large statement. But he's smart enough that's like, I want to live. And that could bite them in the butt later, because he could leave and find other orcs and tell them that, like, hey, there's a group of adventurers in our caves. Or he could be the guy that, like, wanders off and they find him later and he's like, hey, thanks for letting me live. Here's something to help you. I haven't decided what to do with that yet. But those are the things, like them making the choice to let the guy live. There we go. I've got something to look at. I've got something to possibly write now. And that's what you're aiming for when you're doing for D&D. You're looking for those weird sections of like, wait, I can use this. And sometimes the players give it to you like on a silver platter. Onion's a good example. The guy who plays Onion, or they, I shouldn't say guy, they are really good at doing background, so they gave me a lot of background, but they still left it open. And I have sort of ran with some of it. I took the fact that they're looking for their brother. I know where Onion's brother is. I know what happened to Onion's brother. I've already wrote stuff for it. It's up to Onion to whether they will start to follow the clues later on. But Onion's brother is one of those, like, has a little bit to play in the game, but not a lot. So that'll be a fun one, if Onion sticks around long enough. Barnabas, Graxel. Barnabas doesn't, his character doesn't have a lot of backstory. I have a little bit wrote to his, but he's harder to write for. And there's a couple of other characters that, like, their player character stuff is it's harder to write background information for, because they give me minuscule amount of what they've done for their character, and so I have to, like, pull teeth to try to, like, flesh their character out more, which means I can't. The best thing you can do for a DM is not write a whole novel. Write enough to give them something. If you're gonna play D&D and you have a character and your DM is making their own world, or, like, really trying to write you into the world, give them enough to pull from. Don't make the character very bland. Give them just enough that they can pull from and write for you. And the reason I say that is a good DM will, like with Onion, I know where Onion's brother is now, because he set it in that the brother was kidnapped / taken. / disappeared. I can't remember if he said if he was actually taken. I think he said he just disappeared, and that he's now looking for his brother. And that there, your goal is to find your brother. Well, now I have to write, and it is. I, as a good DM, will write something for you to basically go after. And I don't have to write it right now, because your character's not doing that right now. Your character's got roped into whatever the heck is going on in the world, and your brother will come into play later, hopefully. Or I'll give you that, like, your brother is fine, or you find out that your brother's been dead for 20 years. Which is, then it becomes the, well, how did he die? And I could give you a bad guy that you now have to go fight, who killed your brother, or he's the reason that you got separated. But that's not what happened to Onion's brother. Edain's character has a little bit. Edain's another one of those, like, some of his the guy who plays Edain has wrote some really good characters, and some other characters have been very blank and hard to write for. Psycho was really good for me to, like, grab from early on, because, again, they gave me family, but they didn't give me anything about the family, and they didn't say that their family, like, I haven't seen my sister in years and I can't wait to see her again. And that was the kicker. They wrote that in their background, that they had been to school and not returned, and the person they really wanted to see when they returned home was their sister, and they were returning home at the beginning of the game, and I made the sister not be there. The sister is out doing, the sister left a note with some information, and that is sort of what's led them down the road that they are in. And that's what you do, is you find a hook to sort of drag them along, and you don't have to give them more information about the sister for a while. And they will follow. And that's the fun part of writing for D&D is like you have to find your little niches, and then have like a good big picture and plan. And then it is just a matter of like what they do will hopefully give you some sort of semblance of something to write as you're continuing, because you're wanting to write for your players. Uh, Otherwise, if you're writing a novel, and this was one of the things, I had a guy who he got into D&D. Like he was watching other people play D&D, and he was watching the storylines that had already taken place, and he was playing catch up. So he was getting to see like this huge long backlog of story, and he's like, they've wrote novels basically. And it's like, no, they've not wrote novels. They're legit. They're doing what I'm doing, which is you write a little bit and you like have to cater to your players. And while doing so, you end up writing a novel. You hopefully your players also help you in that writing, by giving good information, giving you good story, so that you're not the one having to always be the like point in D&D that carries it. Um, and with that, he thought as a DM that you were supposed to pre-write everything. And he wrote a game that was what's called railroaded. You cannot deviate from left or right. You can't go left or right. You have to go straight. And if you don't go straight, there is nothing I have prepared for, because I want you to live out the novel that I have wrote. There's even D&D games from back second edition, third edition, and we're on fifth edition, that are they are railroaded, where you have nowhere to go except here. Nothing is wrote. Nothing else exists except this path. And if you don't take this path, well, there's nothing. There's no reason for you to be here. And you can sort of do that in some games, but like if when I was trying to help him like, learn to be a DM, one of the first things that he came across that he didn't like was my character. They told my character, who was a person who was out for money, he's a mercenary, go do this. And my response was, not unless you're going to pay me. And they're like, well, you will do this or you can't be here. Okay. Then my character will leave the city. And he's like, you can't leave the city. Like, the whole game is wrote about being in this city. He goes, and I said, why? Why can my character not, and he wasn't willing to negotiate money, because that was not something he had wrote. Like, he just wrote it that you were going to take the adventure. And it's like, no, that's not, this character is not driven by the fact that you're in trouble or that your town's in trouble. And he couldn't grasp that. And so what you have to, like I said, it becomes the like, what do I get out of it? And I gave him that out of like, hey, what does my character wants money? Give me money. I don't have money. Why not? Why does nobody in the town have, give him 20 gold to go do something? Pay him for his time. Well, that's not the way I wrote it. Change it. Me as a player I don't have to follow what you've given me always. I will follow it to an extent, but like, if I'm saying I want gold, then give me gold. Or be perfectly. Here's the other thing. Most players who are willing to throw down the gauntlet of saying I want this or I will leave, let their character leave. They'll write a new character. If they want to play the game, they'll come back. They'll make a new character, and then they'll make a character more in line. If you're going to be that railroady, more in line of what you want. Because now we know I have to make a character that is compassionate to the city and the city's needs, not my needs. And that's one of those, like, oddities that some people just don't get. But yeah, so there's a nice long talk about D&D and being a DM for D&D. For those that are in here that I think somebody might have joined while we were talking about this, I'm sorry it's not Sea of Thieves. It is still my birthday. Well, technically it's over with now because we've had a time change, day change. It is St. Patrick's Day now, so happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll be back tomorrow with some Sea of Thieves. Let's see. With it being my birthday, let's do one of my favorite pages. Absolute favorite page. If you're new to late night streams, we end all of the late night streams with a page from Go the Fuck to Sleep. Before I get into that, I want to thank Curse Kitty, Graxel, Gondor Bros, and everybody, Gabby, what was Gabby's handle? Gabby Song, and everybody else who came in and said hi in the chat. I want to thank those for lurking. I want to thank everybody, whether it was for D&D, Sea of Thieves, or what it was for. Thank you all so much for your time. It means a lot to me for you to just be here and spend your time with me. Because that's one of the things that I believe in the most is you can't, taking away other people's time and not either giving them good entertainment or giving them something to think about, just wasting their time is the worst thing you can do. So thank you so much for thinking that you are not wasting your time and spending it with me. It means a lot. It means so much. I hope you come back. I hope you follow. I hope you, whatever it takes, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, thank you for everything. And I want to thank Corb for coming and playing with me and spending his time gaming with an idiot that I am in these games. But thank you all. Now, without further ado, we end all the late night streams with a page from Go the Fuck to Sleep. Tonight's page, one of my personal favorites, page number 8. The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops that the farmers will reap. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day, or a wonderful night, wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace out.